Out what to do about my F. My father was homesick trying to figure out how he got the gout.
Oh, baby, when did you get the gout?
I don't know. It just happened.
I know you're probably wondering, what is the gout?
What is gout? For a long time, gout was known as the rich man's disease because diets rich in the sugar and the expensive foods. And it's a painful form of arthritis. It occurs when uric acid builds up, makes crystals. And oxalic acid can irritate this. And it produces crystals that get into the joints, creating these problems, these lumps under the skin. And then this can be very, very painful. And the uric acid comes into the body in different types of purines that are not broken down properly by the kidney, etc. And meat, poultry, seafood, especially scallops, and sugar, and bad food really causes this type of condition. And it can be very, very painful. It mostly happens in the toe. We'll find that men produce more uric acid than women, and that and after menopause, women can have some more problem. But gout really is a dietary disease.
Well, gout, or the gout, as some people like to call it, is a form of arthritis, which causes severe swelling, usually in the ankle or the big toe. It's caused by a poor diet, including things like smothered pork chops.
You need some salt.
Genetics are involved, and the family history also means that there's problems in the kidney. You've inherited a bad kidney. You inherit an inability to handle bad foods. Alcohol consumption interferes with the removal and thereby creates a problem, as does a high purine diet that creates an excess of the uric acid and oxalic acid in the body.
Smothered chicken fried bacon.
Need some salt.
And smothered chicken fried bananas. Not bad.
Need salt.
Are you out your damn mind?
Exposure to lead and other heavy metals also can be shown to increase the problems of gout and aggravate cases of gout. So we have to be careful about mercury in the teeth and also lead exposure. And yes, many, many, many medications can create gout, aggravate gout, creating a problem of the dispensing of the uric acid and different conditions in the body. We have to watch the medications. Being overweight puts pressure and create other problems and create other problems in the inflammation cycles, anti-inflammation cycles of the body, and also other problems regarding the kidney, hyperthyroid, high blood pressure, etc., diabetes. These also are extremely aggravative and create problems. The symptoms usually start in the big toe, but they can be in other different conditions, different places as well. And it usually affects different joints. Spinach, other different creations that involve problems of oxalic acid can also irritate. It's been known that to discover and create incredible pain that can last for sometimes weeks or longer. This lingering discomfort really is hard to deal with, and it becomes red, swollen, and creates an extreme amount of pain. But it's very easy to cure. It's a dietary condition. You have to clean up the diet by creating a limited mobility, an inability to walk. It can create other problems, which can make people hungrier and make them want to eat more.
All right, I'm going to work the phones over at the real estate office today. Try not to eat any junk. I'll be home in time to make dinner.
I can't eat that stuff all day.
You can if you want to get rid of the gout. Let me kiss.
There is a type of arthritis called gout that has had a long and interesting history. In fact, it was once known as the disease of the rich.
It seems that there was an epidemic of gout in England at around about the time of the 17th century. Many of the important risk factors for gout were most prevalent in that stratum of society, namely alcohol drinking,
Bruce Faubert is a 53-year-old salesman, and like all gout sufferers throughout history, his illness began in the kidneys.
What often happened in Europe a few hundred years ago was that the royalty had, or the wealthy had access to port and other wines that happened to have been made in containers that contained lead. And it turns out that lead can damage the kidneys, causing you to retain uric acid.
Uric acid is usually excreted from the body in the urine. But for reasons not completely understood by scientists, gout sufferers retain too much in their body. The excess uric acid is carried by the bloodstream throughout the body and settles in the joints, usually the foot or big toe. There it forms into microscopic needle-like crystals that inflame the joint and cause severe pain. The buildup generally occurs slowly over time. But once enough uric acid has collected, a gout attack usually happens very quickly.
It comes on suddenly, so patients sometimes go to bed feeling well and they wake up in the middle of the night or in the morning with a red, hot, swollen, painful big toe.
The night that I finally really got gout is I woke up and my foot was throbbing. It was like a toothache. I had to take the covers off it. The actual covers hurt the foot. I couldn't put the foot down on the floor. I kind of had to hobble around, and even that was sore because your whole foot's swollen and red. It feels like somebody actually hit your foot with a sledgehammer. That's how bad it is. And I thought I broke it, but I didn't know what I did to break it.
Bruce visited Dr. Robert Yood at the Fallon Clinic in Worcester, Massachusetts. He presented with classic gout symptoms. To confirm the diagnosis, Dr. Yood performed a test that very easily diagnoses the disease, removing fluid from the affected joint.
Far and away the best and most reliable way to diagnose gout is to drain some fluid and look at it under the microscope, because you can see the sodium urate or uric acid crystals under the microscope and make an absolutely definitive diagnosis of gout.
Gout affects 2.4 million
Treating
Americans.
gout naturally can be done by simply lowering the amount of uric acid in the person's system without the assistance of pain relievers and medications that are usually prescribed by a doctor. The problem with using medications to treat pain is when the medication no longer works, many people increase the dosage and frequency of the medication. This generally can cause more harm than good. Basically, pain medication will mask the pain instead of eliminating the cause of it. Using gout natural cures are safer for a person to do than taking prescribed medications. The only way to truly be gout-free is to completely eliminate the cause for the gout. That is, take control of the uric acid by changing your diet. You can begin by avoiding foods that are high in grains, taking vitamins, exercising, using herbs and supplements. Many of the natural ways to eliminate the pain from gout will also help you and become a healthier person overall. Many people that have treated their gout condition through diet changes and exercise have lost weight and began to feel better physically and mentally. Just this alone should be enough reason to change your lifestyle. Treating gout naturally can be done in 5 easy steps. Here they are. 1. Gout can be successfully treated by diet. There are foods that should be avoided, foods that can only be consumed in moderation, and foods that are acceptable. Foods that are prin-rich is a great way to start. Make vitamin C part of your daily diet, either by vitamin supplement or foods that have high amounts of vitamin C. 2. Studies have revealed individuals that have vitamin deficiencies are more apt to being diagnosed with gout. The ones that seem to be at the highest risk are those with vitamin E, B5 and A deficiencies. Add a multivitamin to your diet to ensure you raise your vitamin levels to a more acceptable range. 3. 5 servings a day of fruits and veggies. These foods have high levels of vitamins, great source of nutrition, and have antioxidant properties. Try adding grapes, blueberries, strawberries, celery, avocados and celery to your daily foods. 4. Herbal therapy has nutrients, minerals and properties that assist in detoxifying the body. Adding cayenne pepper, black cohosh, burdock, bilberry and or alfalfa to your diet. 5. Hydrotherapy will assist your body in flushing away the toxins. By increasing the consumption of water daily to 10 to 12 glasses, you can not only flush the toxins, but you can also give your metabolism a jump start. It is vital that you can determine what causes your gout to flare up and become troublesome. Once you know what will cause you pain, you should avoid it. Change your lifestyle to meet the needs of your health. Before you take your next pill for relieving your symptoms, try some gout natural cures instead.
Dr. Axe here, founder of draxe.com. Today I'm going to give you my top 6 home remedies to heal gout. And gout is something that's plaguing more and more people every day, and it's caused from uric acid buildup in the body. And so I want to go over my top 6 home remedies, but right before that, go over the diet that is crucial to get rid of gout and the worst food offenders. So if you have gout, the first thing you have to do is eliminate the excess sugar and grains in your diet, and then processed meat. So again, excess sugar, grains, and processed meat products are some of the biggest foods you need to get out of your diet. Sugar feeds yeast in the body. The conventional grains turn into sugar. And then those meats, the problem there is they're full of hormones and antibiotics, and they're so acidic to your system. And then in terms of beverages, staying away from alcohol. So again, those are the best things you can do right now to eliminate gout symptoms. Stay away from those foods. In terms of a gout diet, a diet very high in vegetables and fruits, and then organic meat. So again, vegetables, fruits, organic meat. Some of the best foods include things like bone broth and chicken vegetable soup. That's a good gout diet. Now here are my top 6 home remedies to get rid of gout for good. And here's what I can tell you. If you follow these tips, you can get rid of gout in 24 hours or less. That fast, you can get rid of gout pain for good. Step number 1, celery seed extract and celery juice. Celery seed extract actually has been shown to decrease uric acid buildup in the body. So again, you can buy the supplement celery seed extract, or get a vegetable juicer out, juice celery juice, or just eat celery throughout the day. Great for getting rid of gout. Number 2 home remedy for gout is black cherry juice or cherry juice extract. Cherry juice, very similar benefits. It reduces inflammation. It reduces uric acid buildup in the body. And these 2 things, if you just did celery and black cherry juice, you will see very fast results in getting rid of gout. The third thing you can do is nettles. You can actually buy nettles tea, and nettles is a powerful anti-inflammatory phytonutrient. So again, starting to do stinging nettles, you can buy that as a supplement or drink it as a tea is great for getting rid of gout. Number 4 home remedy to get rid of gout for good is going to be fish oil. Now, fish oil doesn't act as fast as the first 2, but over time, fish oil is packed with omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation in your body, decreasing your risk of gout. And last but not least here, in terms of supplements, and I actually have one more after this, but that's going to be proteolytic enzymes like bromelain. Now, bromelain is found in the core of a pineapple. It's an enzyme that's been shown to help reduce uric acid and inflammation. And one other remedy I've seen has been very beneficial, this is number 6, is magnesium. You know, magnesium supplementation, it's an alkaline mineral. That alkaline mineral can also decrease uric acid formation in the body. And I guarantee if you get rid of the things I talked about earlier, the excess alcohol, the sugar, the grains, the conventional meats, if you add in a diet higher in fruits and vegetables, and if you use those 6 home remedies, the celery seed extract, the black cherry juice, the nettles, the fish oil, the bromelain, and magnesium, and if you just have to pick 2, celery seed extract and black cherry juice, you will see your gout gone in 24 hours or less.
So keep in mind that you have to treat the gout. You have to improve your diet. Use cherry juice, celery, fresh grapefruit in the morning, a little bit of magnesium in the diet, apple juice, lemon juice, juniper tea, mix them together, uva ursi tea, dandelion root. All these things can really help in dramatic different ways. And you will find that you can live a life free from the pain. You can get the exercise you need, lose the weight, stop the cravings, clean up the bowel to get rid of the bad bacteria, stabilize the blood sugar, stabilize the cortisol and the insulin, get back to a healthy balance in the body. Reduce stress. before and especially after a meal to let the digestion work better. Use stress reduction to help to allow different parts of the body. Please avoid all the different processed sugar, and use the scale when you have pain, etc. And remember, excellence